What's up, people? How we doing? How are you doing? Hope everyone's well. A little bit of an earlier one today. As a setup we showed you guys yesterday. We're just looking for a little space to open up here on oil. I'm gonna drop the mic volume down a little bit. I don't want to be breaching up on those audio limits. Okay, so we're just looking for a gap to form here. See if we can get it. I'm gonna get my pen in place. So after taking the liquid off the high here, I'm gonna look for that space. We showed you guys the targets and entry here on Euro and GU yesterday. And they pretty much blasted through them, which is great. Now we're just looking for price to pull back somewhat, and then we can look to short that down again. Same with GU. Price pulled right back. Didn't quite get to the point we wanted to sell from, and it came down, took out our lower targets. Now we can adjust this. Right, guys, so yesterday evening, me and the team sat down and had a conversation about the bot and when we're expecting to get the bot out of the door. That is going to be before the new year. So if you do want to be on the initial launch list and the short list, where you'll be guaranteed a discount, if you're not on this short list, you will not be getting a discount by guarantee. Even if you are on the short list and you don't get the bot free, because we're going to be giving it away to some of the people on the short list, if you don't get it for free, you will be guaranteed a discount. If you're not on that short list, unfortunately, the discount price will not be available to you. So just head over to the Discord, find the shortlist form, which is in the announcements channel, and you can sign up to it there. It's completely free. Just some basic information, email and name. I'm pretty sure it's all it is. And we will keep you updated on all of the stuff that comes before the bot is released. And we're also going to be looking for some beta testers as well. So we will be looking for that. Now, the reason I say that is because we will need beta testers to test across various different assets and accounts. We have an account in mind that we would like to use with the bot because we already have experience with it. So we know that it works and it's consistent in terms of execution and exit. But again, we'll be picking some people from that list for beta testing. I'm gonna go to we're gonna take a look at GJ pairs here this morning. Remember, guys, if you are watching this stream, hit that like button. We appreciate it. So it's starting to get chilly again. It's that time of the year. Right there, that would be your... And these are your targets. So remember, guys, if you are looking for access to the shortlist on the bot, then you can do that with the link in the Discord. Okay, so how's everyone doing today? Hope you're all good. What's going on, Nick? Good inform. Oh, okay, cool, dude. Cool. It's only a short one, right? It's only small form. It's like three things to fill out, I think. So if I remember rightly, this is the setup we showed you guys yesterday on Euro JPY. It gave a pretty clean setup, to be honest. I mean, it came down, took out the low, then there was potential for it to go high and take out these highs, and it's actually come straight through, taking those highs out. So that was as clean as they go, really. This marked up here. Okay, so we're looking for... So that was taken out, so we can get rid of... actually, no, we won't. We'll replace this and put it here. So daily bias is still up, I believe. Yeah, even though there was a gap here, we discussed that it wasn't there on every broker, so we're not looking to follow that. We were going to maintain the previous bias, which was up. Also, I think we're gonna stop doing the intro, like the intro to the stream. We're just gonna get straight into the stream like we do on the Sunday markups. Okay, so Euro JPY, bullish bias target was hit. Then you can move your new target to here. Point of entry can be down here. Again, if you go down to like the 15-minute, that's the Asia low. So it's a 4-hour and it's Asia low. Okay, bullish. Looking here to see where these lows have been taken from. Taken in there, let's see. No, it doesn't look like it. So remember guys, if you are on LinkedIn, head over there and find me on LinkedIn and connect with me. I'll be happy to connect with you guys. Right, all I'm doing at the moment, guys, is just marking up. I'm just marking up lows in here to see what relevance we have in terms of price action currently. Okay, so at the moment, we do have a low here, but I'm not marking it because that will give us 3 points. We don't need to worry about that. So we're just going to go down to the 15 and skim through the previous points here. Just purely to skim through and look, not to, like I say, emphasize anything too much. Okay, so we took the liquid, price came, took that out. Top level is the lowest point of liquidation. Entry level would be right here. Amazing, you're doing for the high. Great, that's a beautiful run. Okay, then we go over to the next point. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so here we take out these two lows and you don't get a reaction until here, which means your entry would be there and your stop would go there. Again, that's a nice run. Doesn't expand massively, but it's a pretty nice run. Let's go down to here. That is disgusting. Okay, so we take that. Get a gap. Entry would be there. Stop would go below the low. Again, this is the same principle as every single setup that I've showed you so far. Here we take the low. There would be your entry. Don't get tapped into that one. But your stop would go below here. Oh, actually, no, I'm lying. 1 second. There is a gap here. So entry would be here. Stop would go there. Aim for these highs. You'd actually get a decent run on that. Cool, that's fine. Again, it's not. We're not trying to look for. Look at all these trades that worked. It's a case of let's make sure that the principle applies across a longer period of recent price action. Because generally there's going to be pairs where it will work a lot, and then there'll be pairs where it will just barely ever see it, sort of thing. This is one of those pairs where it does work quite nicely. So we took out the low right here, and again, this is not. You can't do this with a concept, okay? If you, let's say you find a concept or you come up with a concept, and you were looking at price and you're like, oh my god, I found the holy grail. I spotted this pattern that happens, and it happens whatever time frames, right? You can't just skim across like a week's worth of price action and go, this works. Like, that's not how it works. You guys saw me yesterday back testing previous data from like 2018 and having like 3 to 4 months worth of price action over like 60 trades, and it's showing you real statistics to back up the principle. So here we take out the low, and price doesn't give you a gap until here. So if you were taking this, you would take it from here. Your stop would go there. Price would come down, take you out pretty much immediately if you're holding out for that. And then we've got our 2 lows here. So we're just going to leave it to do its thing. Get an alert on that puppy. UJ as well is the same thing. Pretty easy, this one. What's going on, brother? Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Graham. Okay, let's let's get some alerts set on these pairs so we can get onto some new ones. So who has watched the 1 to 5 Keep It Simple series? Who has watched it? I've honestly been getting some crazy messages from people saying how grateful they are for that series when I'm just like, it's just the most basic thing ever. Like, it's so simple. Okay, so there's someone someone commented on one of the videos saying, "Great concepts, but you talk too much. Get to the point quicker." I was like, put the video on 2 times. Put the video on 2 times if you want it to go quicker. I was thinking, God, they fucking hate a live stream. They think I talk too much in my videos. Oh, I think this was that support resistance work. Yeah. Look at that for a support resistance call. And again, boom, bouncing straight off. Oh my God, support resistance for days. For days. Let's clear that off anyway. Tell him to backtest quicker. One of my friends sent me a screenshot of it and said, "No way, someone told you to talk less in your videos." He replied saying, "Tell him he comments too much, or tell him to comment less." I was like, probably won't. Okay, so we're bearish daily. Oh, did it take that? Oh, I don't even want to know. I'm gonna rewind, but I don't even want to know. We're bearish. This is a high. This is a high. Let's see. What's the betting there's an entry in here? What is the betting that there's an entry in here? Okay, so it's quite far away. You'd have to come all the way back to tag into that. It'd be like this. Yeah, support and resistance, dude. Support resistance works. That's what the institutes use. What the big banks use. Oh, don't tell me that trades from there. Okay, that makes me feel better because you wouldn't want to hold that during the Asia session. Oh shit. That's disgusting. I'm not too bothered because that's gone, you know. Filthy. That's the same principle that I've shown you guys before. Real simple. Okay, so if we pull back to these, but you know, not really that likely. Target low. Oh, that's disgusting. Bearish gap and then it's gone bullish for like the longest time. That is filth. What? Oh, that got there quick. We will go back to GM, by the way. Oh, I was looking at oil as well. We'll come back to GA. Okay, nothing yet for this. Also, look at this. Hit the first target. Hit the first target and was like, I don't really want to go up no more. Come all the way back down. And I hate that this didn't tap in either. Look at those. Two clean entries. I mean, if you just left this initial order in, that would have tagged in, but that's not the point. Two clean entries. Oh, GU blasting all of the targets in place. Remember, we gave these targets out yesterday. We gave them out to the VIP. We gave the entries out here. Price missed that area by like, I don't even know how much that is. It's not much. 6 pips. Missed it by, call it 7. And then absolutely sunk. So it's a shame, but it didn't get there. But the targets were all hit. So again, our bias was correct. And this is what I was saying to a couple of members in Discord, is if you look back at the amount of if you look at the amount of correct biasing, the correct biases that we've had over the space of like a month, we've been correct nearly every day for bias. Yes, not an entry has been given every day, but that's not the principle. The principle is when the entries are given, we trade them, but the bias gives us our directional establishment. We need to travel in that direction and then follow that, right? Okay, so now we have taken this as a major low here. So because of this, we could see a shift if we create a gap similar to like what we called, where were we? Here. We took out this low, then the gap created gave a really nice short-term counter move up into here. I mean, we came down eventually, but our bias is sell. So we're just going to wait and see what happens here. We may see an entry to go long here. So again, target's absolutely blasted. This target still remains actually. Again, look at the entry here. We were going to sell from there, 2.2 pips away. Eek! Eek! Let's see, did it give an entry that we couldn't take, or we didn't take because of the fact it didn't hit the point that we wanted to? No, that's fine. You can see that that's the space there, so your order would be here and your stop would be there. Price action never comes back, it just tumbles down. Which is what you'd expect generally for a price action that doesn't reach the area of relevance you're looking at. So let's set an alert on this bad boy. Bullish on close. Perfect. Oh yeah, this took a small risk position on this one yesterday. And price came down, took the low, and then fucked off. So yeah, it's one of those things. And why do you think this didn't work out as well? Well, the first thing is we were using an hourly low rather than a 4-hour low. All right. We look for the higher time frame points because they give more probability. That's why the risk was lower. Same moves here. Move this up. They're pretty decent there. Let's go back to GA. Was it GA? Yes. Set an alert on this. Our bias for this is short, right? Yeah. Okay. Remember, guys, if you think people that you know will enjoy this stream, then send them the stream and share it with your friends. Hit that like button, and of course, if you're not already subscribed, you know what to do. Okay, so we have potential for quite a few setups to come into play here. Euro USD, Euro A. So close to that. So close to that. Kind of sucks, doesn't it? Oh, what is this? This beat is heavy. So if you were entering off of the fact that this liquidated but it didn't, your entry would have been here. Your stop would have been above the high. And you'd be targeting the low. 5.5. So that's not too sad. That's not too sad. And for anyone that doesn't already know, we posted this in the Discord as a response to one of our membership students, William, which is right. Oh no, sorry, Bjorn, not William. He said, "Hey," and then add me. Would you consider a new daily bearish gap a good sign for more lows or a retracement to support below last week's bullish gap? Also, I've added this. I may look at entries if this plays out. And he has highlighted this high. And I then responded with this chart saying I'd be looking towards these points to aim for these points. So super key consistency from student to teacher right there. And again, bias is right. The pretty key point to take away is the bias is correct. Mhm. Hey, remember, guys, if you have any questions, then please ask them. I am here to help. I'm here to give you the knowledge that I have acquired, to share it with you, and to help you improve and become a better trader. Okay, so could see a gap here to take us lower. We've got alerts and everything, haven't we? So we don't even need to flick through. That's the beauty of this. We've got Euro CAD. Oh, that was taken? Of course it was. So Hudson, my son, is officially eating real food. He's eating porridge. Well, it's like baby porridge. He's eating it. He loves it. Hmm. This is your target. Target. Mm-hmm. So not a huge amount going on right now. Look at Bitcoin. Have a look from here. They said it took the low. That's fine. Where are we? I don't think it comes back to there, but no. This low was taken. Going too quick. Don't think it comes back and tags in. Does it? No. Fine. Remember, you're looking for those lows. In the case of Bitcoin, we don't really have a huge amount of lows in there. There was a low taken here. I don't think there'd be an entry for that though, to be honest. It comes back too far. That was your low. So you have an entry, but it comes down, takes you out. So partial at best. GU, we've got an alert set on GU already, haven't we? I'm thinking, why does it look so weird? It's still on rewind. Here comes the move. Potential here. Oh, potential here to open up a gap. Let's see. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it for the call to action, my dude. We're going to go across to NZD USD. We'll get a different one. So bearish on the daily, yep. Okay, so this is something quite significant. Now, the reason I say this is quite significant is we have, look at the gaps here. Bullish, bullish, right? We had a bearish gap, but bullish, bullish. So bearish, 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 bearish. Bearish, 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 bearish. Tiny bullish, and then we get a small push to the upside. Bearish, 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 bullish. So this tells us that we could be seeing a push to the upside here, coming from NZUSD. Doesn't mean that our bias changes, but it means there's potential for that push to come to take us back towards areas that we can then look to sell from. Let's have a look at S&P 500. I remember when we were trying to get entries down here. Peak. We have a low right here. It was taken out. Apart from that, we've now taken out lows, but that was a fundamental move, I believe. Go down to the 15 and see if anything occurred there. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there's nothing. There is actually a move, but price never taps in. It just gives us a skim of the entry. Stop would go here, and then you'd aim for highs. So that could have been a potential entry there, but on this broker, it doesn't tap in. Here as well, we've come back. We've just taken this low. If it can sustain this gap, then this could be a potential entry to go long here. And it's closed pretty much immediately. Remember, we're just looking for these moves to happen, waiting for them to come down to the points that we want them to come down to. Go back to Euro. Sorry, not Euro. GA, was it? GCAD? Yeah. No gap yet. A German 30 looking. Nothing that I'm interested in trading. I can tell you that much. That was a claim on it. I need to work out. Here, let's go on to this. Back to the daily. Bias is still for price to come up to the highs. So here, your entry would be roughly where price is now, and your stop would go here. Now, as I've said before, if you're going to leave price to run before you take your entry, it's going to make the setup less probable, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to work. So we'd still look for price action now. Run out of here to the high. Okay, this is the 15-minute time frame. We could always run good. So it would look, for anyone that's wondering, I'm not in this, but potential That's what you'd be looking at right now. Okay. Nothing going on right now. Let's just stay with GU for now. And again, you know, this is something that show you guys. Go to Forex Tester 5. Yeah, so when I show you guys the value here, oh, if I can even get the data to come across. Here we go. Right, so I don't want to show you the whole thing because we want to look at the live charts, right? Okay, so you guys can see that, I think. Yeah. So you can see from here that you're taking a trades per day, like 0.3. So based off of that principle, you're not really taking a trade per day. You're taking like a trade every 3 days or a trade every 0.3 of a day. I don't. How would you even, you know, how do you even like apply that principle? But yeah, again, this is just an example to show you that if you're taking 12 trades a month, and this isn't even over that long of period of time. This is like 92 days. 92 days processed, 91% return. So it works out average like 1% a day. You're taking 12 trades in a month. And you're taking 0.38 trades a day. So when you come to these streams, don't expect there to always be a trade setup that we're looking at. Although we're always looking at potential setups, it doesn't mean that they're actually going to sort of materialize within the short period, because the streams take up what, 2 hours of the day? Trading session itself takes up maybe 6 to 7 hours, depending on how long you spend on the stream. Not the stream, sorry, on the charts. And then the actual trades themselves come around every like 2 or 3 days. So the chances of there being an execution taken on stream is very slim, because of the principle of how far and few between the setups actually are. But if you want to follow on from the live streams, then you can do that in the Discord. What's going on, Letters? You well? Glad to see you back in the stream, my friend. Yeah, it's been a while. Been a while. I had a lot going on back in the day, so I've come back, leveled up, in a much better mindset, much better position, much simpler system. A lot of things have changed in my life. The only thing that hasn't changed is the fact that we're still trading. We're just waiting for this to form. We've got 10 minutes left on this. So how many days has our bias been consistent this week? Actually, not even consistent. How many days has it been correct? Every single day from where was it that we started saying we were going to sell this from? We started selling from here. So from the 2nd of October, okay? So let's go down to the 4 hour. The 2nd of October is here. So we've been correct in bias for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If we get more bearish, 14 days. And you guys can go back and watch the last 2 weeks of streams and see the fact that we've been calling consistently sell side. And people have been saying, I'm looking to buy it. I'm going to buy it. It's selling. All right? And we established this bias using the Keep It Simple series, which is the simplest, most basic system you could ever apply to your charts, but it will deliver consistent entries, consistent biases, consistent results if you apply it in the right way. So remember, guys, if you do enjoy the stream, hit that like button. We appreciate it a million. If you know other people that are going to like this stream and enjoy it as much as you are, share it with your friends. Share it with, any other traders you may know. Share it with whoever you want. Whoever you want. And if you haven't already, head over to the playlists in our profile and watch the Keep It Simple series. It's not some crazy 7-hour long video about my life and how everything is so great. It's a basic system breakdown. The longest video on there, I believe, is 20 minutes. And there's 5 parts. The longest one is 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure it works out an hour and 10 minutes if you watch the whole series. So if you haven't already, head over and watch that. You will enjoy it, and make sure you actually take it in, apply it, take notes, and then backtest it. Backtest it yourself. So if you are on LinkedIn, guys, make sure you head over to LinkedIn and search me, and you will find my ugly mug on there. Drop me a little connection and we will connect. Love to connect with new people. Also, if you do connect with me and you are, for example, doing your own, form of business, and you have posts, I will happily share those posts for you and give you some, get you some views as well. I'm heading towards the 600 follower mark on LinkedIn, and I get an average reach of around 2,000 profiles per week. So quite a big reach on there. Okay, so no reaction here. That's fine. Remember, we've got alerts set on everything. We have alerts set on everything. Ugh, look at that. My gosh. And this is why I said to you guys, and when I gave the idea out to the VIPs, I said use less risk, because this high is the target. It's always going to be the target, the new all-time high. But we're using an hourly point of reference, not a 4 hourly. It looks like it's about to run that all-time high again right there. Okay, if we remain above this point, then that will be the 4-hour low right there. Remember, we had an entry here that didn't get tagged. We had an entry here that didn't get tagged. And now we're looking for price action to run back down again to give us possibly another entry, having the same consistent target. But notice something here. Again, the key point to notice, what direction are these trades in? What direction is price traveling in? Yes, they didn't get tapped in. Yes, they didn't trigger and we didn't actually trade them. But the bias is correct. Nothing with oil right here. And again, this is the same thing. This is a 1-hour high. It doesn't hold as much relevance. That's why we're using tighter entries and less risk. We've got alerts and everything. We literally have alerts on everything. And it's the same with Euro as well. We've had a bias for short from here, from the second. So the same thing, 14 days of correct bias right there. Not a single day did we think this was going to buy. No way. We were selling it the whole time. Again, you want to use the system that I'm showing you, that I'm telling you, 14 days of correct bias. Go and check out the Keep It Simple series, or ask me questions in the stream, and then prove it to yourself by applying the system to your charts and seeing the same thing. And like I said before, we are making an automated trading bot before 2025. If you want to be on the shortlist for that, you can find the link in the Discord in our announcement channel. If you join the shortlist, you will gain exclusive launch discounts, and you might even be in for a chance of getting that bot for free. That's one thing actually I'm going to do right now. We're going to go to stream elements. Change this. Okay, so we're creating so I'm going to create a link in the stream chat so you can do it straight from the stream chat. So what I'm talking about is join the bot shortlist straight from the chat that you're in right now. Here we go, guys. Done. So keep an eye out, and that should pop up on here at some stage. How's everyone's week so far? Hopefully well. Not hopefully. How's your week so far? Hopefully well. How is your week so far? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. Get rid of these. Targets. Entry points. Short on gold yesterday have been done for the week. Nice, nice. Very nice. Oh my golly golly. We're just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Would you guys be up for only a backtesting stream, so solely dedicated to backtesting? Taking a break from trading after blowing a couple of prop demo accounts? Yeah, that's fair enough, my dude. You know what I would recommend? Get yourself a backtesting software like FX Replay or something like that. Or Forex Tester. And then you can test data over a long period of time and give yourself a lot more confidence to come back to the industry without actually risking anything. Or just sign up to the EA that we're making and just do automatic trading. Don't even have to have yourself involved with it. All you do is set it up and set your risk. And we'll have data and everything to prove the backtesting stream works. Sounds good. Cool. Alright, cool. Yeah, the only reason I ask is because I backtested, I think I backtested like this one here. I backtested on this yesterday for like 15 minutes. And we lost like half our viewers. So I was like, okay. Guess people don't want backtesting streams. I mean, there's nothing going on, so it makes sense, right? Like, look at that. We set a sell limit and price is just dumping. So we're going to have to cancel that out now. This is what we'll do. And this will start a complete fresh pair from a random point in price. This is 92 days. And what we'll do is like, I don't know, we'll set a target of like 60 days or something. There's an event on Fiverr's 20k bootcamp for $10. Ooh, excuse me. Let's have a look. My main problem is patience and lack of discipline during backtesting. Chart moves quickly in real time, focusing on my entries. Well, this is why you should look into. If you haven't already watched the Keep It Simple series, you really should. I'll show you on here the 15-minute entries. This was one of them. Let me go to Euro actually, because Euro had more. So you have like a good period of like 30 minutes plus before you get into your trade. And the trade itself is a limit, so it's not a manual execution. This is also an hourly version of it, but you can apply it to whatever time frame you want. It works really nicely. Exactly the same as this and this. It's all taught in those 5 episodes, and they're about an hour and 10 minutes for all 5. And like I say, don't watch it and be like, I'm gonna trade. Just watch it, go and find some price. Take a bit of time, an hour or so, just to look it over on the higher time frames. To give you an idea, if you give me a random pair right now, letters, just give me a random pair, and I will go to it, delete the chart, give you a bias, give you a setup, and give you a target within like 5 minutes, not even. And then apply that, and you can actively get yourself back into it without really putting in any crazy chart time, like chart hours. Same principle here, right? Like, look at these setups. They're all just limits. Set the limit, aim for the low. Set the limit, aim for the low. Set the limit, aim for the low. Price didn't get there. Set the limit, aim for the low. Set the limit. Same principle, right? So it's super simple. Back on the bearish. See. Okay, I'm gonna grab a quick coffee in a second, guys, and then we'll carry on with the second half of this stream. So let's find a pair that looks a bit more interesting. Was G8? Oh, please don't tell me I've missed. Oh no, it's cool. Euro, Jeff, NZ, and you. Hang on there. Euro A missed our entry by the smidgiest bit. Because it didn't take that high. Didn't take that high, so the entry wasn't valid. Euro GBP. Oh. Okay, that's good for us. That's good for us. Keep pumping, take out this high, we can look to short that. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. Cool. Right, I'm going to grab a coffee. Back in 2. So no alerts, still no alerts have gone off. So we're not doing too much right now. Hmm. Okay. Ah. Wait, what? We don't want bullish. That's not a bullish gap. What the fuck? We want bearish gap anyway. Where is it? Bullish FEG. Okay. Let's see. This is where we want our entries to be. In this area. This isn't a zone. This isn't an order block. It's just the general, like the general area we want price to be selling from, and we want to sell it from there. Yeah, we've got an alert set anyway. Let's just go on something else. Euro N. So that trade actually ran really nice from there. You're running real nice. That's the area we showed you guys. Go long out there. Boring. Boring. So if I wasn't live streaming to you guys right now, I would just be doing some sort of like a social media post or doing back testing or playing a game or anything really. Going to grab a coffee, like from coffee shop or something like that. A nice little caramel coffee out of the coffee machine. So, does anyone have a pair they want me to look at? I've also more than once thought about streaming on like Kick or a different platform. Mm-hmm. Bryson, what's going on? Gold, sure, I'll take a look at gold. Yeah. Can you check US30? I will. And what the fuck is Kick? Kick's a streaming platform. It's actually pretty popular, to be honest. So my bias for gold is for this high to be ran, the all-time high. I was looking for this low to give us an entry. We didn't get a pullback. Kick is for Gen Z, maybe Rumble. I mean, I don't know. I've just heard a lot of people telling me that I should look at those platforms because YouTube is a good platform, great platform. Like I love it. But with YouTube, it can be quite hard to reach new audiences. Notice how there's a lot of older stream viewers that are coming to here, so like people that have watched before. Whereas Kick and Rumble, they have a lot more sort of fresh flowing viewers, if you were. But at the moment, we haven't done anything. We haven't made any decisions yet. It's one of those where I'm not in a crazy rush to do anything like that. So we'll see. I mean, we may even be able to do like a double stream where I stream in multiple places. So at 1:30, guys, we're going to be heading over into the Discord. Yeah, so the gold markup is really simple. Really simple. Looks like the new Twitch. Yeah, they are like new versions of it. Kick and Rumble, they are similar to that. I think the reason why they're doing quite well at the moment is because you get a lot of like there isn't a huge amount of every element on there. So if you think of YouTube, if you type in, you know, live Forex, for example, you're gonna find thousands of streams. Maybe even getting into close to, you know, tens of thousands. On there, you're looking at like a couple hundred. So if you can get in there early or earlier, if you were, and become more of an established name within that sort of platform, then it can be very lucrative in terms of getting deals and getting viewers as well. Because look, let's be honest, I'm not monetizing these streams off of you guys. I'm not monetizing these streams at all. So all of the time that I spend here with you guys, I'm doing it completely free off my own back. Yeah, we might get a couple of people join our Discord. Cool. We might get a couple of VIP members. Cool. But it's like VIP's $20 a month. It's $20 a month. So I'm never, and that goes to the company. It doesn't go to me. I'm never making money from doing it. And really, the older you get, the more time becomes valuable. You need to really monetize every aspect of the time you spend. So if I could find one of those platforms, or not find one, but if I could get on one of those platforms early on, and they were to give me like an advertising basis deal, if you were, it could be really lucrative. Whereas it takes a long time to build up that kind of audience on YouTube. US 30, we'll go and check US 30 right now. Okay. Right now we're bullish. We are bullish right now. That's the last liquid low placed. So sweeping this out could give us a really nice push to the upside. If we don't get to this point, so this point, this right here, if I can click on it, this is the possible bearish daily gap, which would give us a bias shift. Okay, so keeping that in mind, if we pull back today, so let's say we come down, so our bias is still bullish until this gap forms. If we create a move from here and we take a trade long and it closes this gap before the end of the day, then we will continue to have a bullish bias for this pair. If we do not reach that point, that means that we're opening. So I'll show you. If we, let's say we do this, and we don't reach this level before the end of today, then we have a change in bias, which means there is possibility for a few days of selling to come in. And if we continue to sell, then we're going to be expecting a big drop, which is going to cause us to have that shift on the US secondary pairs, which we spoke about earlier. So right now, I'd be looking at this to be swept out. And then I'd be looking for a move within here. Say a gap opens up. Go long, like so. The only time I would say be cautious of this is at 2:30. Yeah, which is when you have New York open. So you may even get an entry, but you could sweep it and then go. So my advice would be wait until post 2:30 to get involved with that. Or if you get an entry before. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'd put an alert on that. I'd be interested to actually get involved myself. What? How many alerts do I have active then? What do you mean? Oh, what? All right. Well, we'll have this as the move instead then. I haven't hit that limit in a long time. Oh, actually, I know why. Because I'm not using this anymore. So if I set an alert via this, that'll work. There you go. That's why. Because I'm not setting alerts on items anymore. Objects, sorry, not items. Facts. Yeah, facts as in establishing on one of those new platforms. Yeah, dude, it's well worth it. I think I'm not saying that YouTube's overexposed or anything like that. Not overexposed, oversaturated. But not many people are looking at options for that, and I feel like there is a bit of an opportunity now. So that's what's making me look into it. Might do a couple of test streams and test the water. Okay. Rumble? I don't think I've even looked on Rumble. Let's have a look on Rumble. What's the kind of deal on Rumble? What's Rumble like? Bullish gap on Euro. Ah, well. We called that move earlier. And price is actually running so clean. So clean. Just for example, for anyone that wasn't here earlier, that would be your scenario there, and you'd be aiming for this high. So it already tapped in. I mean, we can turn that off, can't we? We don't need that bullish gap on Euro NZD. Where the bloody hell is it? Here we go. Euro NZD. Cool. Remove. Yes. Awesome. We're waiting for a gap to form here. NAS 100, we're still waiting for that move down if it wants to come. If it doesn't, then so be it. I need to drink my coffee. Damn, boy. Oh, fuck off. Okay, so nothing on oil right now. That's fine. We wait for another push up. Aussie dollar as well. We have alerts set. UChef, we also have alerts set here. If we come and take out this low, then we can look for entries around this point to go long, taking out this high. Come to the higher time frame. Oh, what am I doing? And you'll see the higher time frame targets we have. You see how we have a gap here, but it hasn't confirmed yet because this candle hasn't formed. So we're not going to change our bias until there is a reason. The fuck? What the fuck am I? There we go. Also, remember what we said on NZT USD? Not this one. This one. That we've got a 4-hour gap. So the chances of this going higher for longer is a lot more likely than it was. Keep that in mind. There's no lows to be taken out within here, so we're still just looking for that to run out. But it's bearish. It's bearish. I'm not saying buy it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if there was any time in this downwards move where price is most likely going to go bullish from, it's this area now. So like I said earlier, it's more of a case of keep an eye out and think to yourself, well, actually, this could be an opportunity now to short from higher prices. We're just waiting for this. Okay, I'm looking. I'm just looking at another platform here. I'm just looking at Rumble. Seeing what's going on with this. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a huge amount. A lot of sports stuff and podcasts and doesn't seem to have a huge viewer base for live stuff. But you know, we can work with it. See, I'm still looking for that gap to form here on Euro. Sorry, on GBP. So in the next 10 minutes, guys, we're going to be heading over to the Discord and we're going to continue our live stream in the Discord. If you want to join that, just join the link down below. That will take you to the Discord and you can join the trading floor completely free. We'll be in there for a 1-hour session. And then we will be heading over to the VIP floor, which is exclusive to VIPs. The name doesn't give it away already. And we will be looking at the setups for the New York session. I mean, I don't know what this looks like. This dude, or is it even a dude? Is it just? Oh, right, that's why. Right, okay. Weird. Couple of people. Right. Is there any questions at all or anything like that? Okay. Yeah. Any questions, guys? Feel free to ask. I am looking for a gap to form around this point. And that will tell us that the counter move is likely to come. Remember what I said, guys, in the next 5 minutes, we're going to be heading over to the Discord. If you aren't already a Discord member, then click the link in the description down below and you can join the Discord completely free. You'll be able to join Trading Floor 1, where you'll be able to converse with me directly. Of course, you don't have to. You can just wait for tomorrow's stream. What a boring stream so far today, guys. Apologies. I know I've taught you a few things, but nothing really going on. No questions from anyone? Okay, guys. Well, we don't have a huge amount to look at right now. Like I said, if you do want to be up to date with what we're doing, then jump in the Discord. I'm going to head over there now. It's been a pleasure, and I'm glad that you have all joined me for this live stream and enjoyed it somewhat, hopefully. We will be back again tomorrow, but we are not going anywhere just yet. We're going to be heading over to the Discord, so follow me over there if you want to continue this live stream. But I appreciate all of you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and of course, have a great trading day. Stay safe, guys. Follow your plan, and always maintain your risk. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Peace and love. Enjoy the rest of your day.